Well, here we are, folks. The 28th of the 12th, 2018. The last of the 8s. 28, 12, 2018. Put them together. 8 in the day, 8 in the year. And the 2, the month, and the 2 to the 1,000. So there's not much more in it really. So here we are at Cefn, folks. Just quietly breathing. So this is the Ujjayi breathing, the royal breath, the sound of the breath that you can make as the air flows through the windpipe. It's a yoga practice. It's very powerful for cutting through negativity. My yoga teacher, my first yoga teacher, when she first did that, I thought to myself, she's from another planet. And then I thought to myself again, I want to be on that planet. Planet Ujjayi breathing. Peace within the heart, stillness within the mind, ease within life. So just as an example, here it is. You may hear it. So there we are. Ujjayi breathing. Now go, Bush. Come on, Bush. You might see Bushy here. Okay, Bush. Here we go. It's being recorded, Bush. You may be in there, you may not. So here we have it. I have the whānau. See? Head level. Whānau, head level. Whānau, earth. Whānau, earth. Whānau, sky. Whānau, life. That's what I've learnt from the whānau. The understanding of this heart life. Of what's important in reality of living and what is not. And I've been sucked in just like everybody else has been. Sucked into intellectual schooling. Sucked into knowing this and knowing that and knowing the next thing without actually really knowing anything. Not from a heart smile anyway. So there's the personal smile, the individual smile, and then there's the heart smile. And you've got to go through a lot of shit. You've got to go through a lot of self-searching, a lot of self-seeking, a lot of self-realizing in order to understand this at a self-life experiential level. So here's the book, A Step Away from Paradise, Donna's Christmas present. So there we are. I'm about I guess, that far through. And this is Alama, the feminine quality of life, the feminine aspect of the inner self that gives you the power. The feminine and the masculine. Come on, Bushy. Come on. Come on. And this is it, see? This is what it's all about. Understanding. But it's been a hard job. It's been a hard way through to break down. For me anyway, all of these dogmas and stigmas about what it is to be masculine from a worldview. And then I had my own view. And then the walk. And when you're slowly leaving these bonds, the bro bond, the brother bond, the brotherhood bond, the family bond, it's not easy. You need this guidance. And I'm so pleased I had these teachers. I've still got these teachers that have helped me. And there's been a lot of feminine energy help for me to understand my own deficits, my own shortcomings, my own insecurities, my own phobias and fears about these issues, life issues. And this breath, this ujjayi breath, this ujjayi breath, excuse me, has helped me keep my poise, my composure, my poise, composure. Even when the energy inside has been raging, more than a wild bull, and firing more than a volcano, I've had the willpower to hold it without it going anywhere. And I've been able to open these doors to be able to redirect anger, frustration, hate, illusion, delusion, all of these energies that are within all of us individually. It's impossible to sort this stuff out through a school bag. The only way is for it to come through this channel of self-expressing. And getting through other people's impedance is difficult. Because they're having to face their own. So someone's singing can embarrass someone else. But that could be their real voice actually. That could be their real voice. And there's energy being sent to say, hey, I don't like your voice. And that person may not even know that that energy is being transmitted. Well, they may know that it's being transmitted, but they can't do anything about it. They can't shut it off. It just goes into the environment, the house or whatever, and then the feeling, you see, comes. I better not sing because someone might hear me. And society is basically encouraging its own secrecy because of this. And this is in every house, every home. The television goes on. You're listening to these great singers. And you can't hear one self-voice in the house. And why? Because you're not listening for it. All you're doing is hearing what you want to hear. And then these people are directed through that without ever being able to experience their own self-voice. The self-expression. So this is what I learnt at the last course I went on at the ashram. And I'm very grateful for it. The force of holding to the fear of freely expressing. And somewhere between that is the will to do so. It's not about saying, I am here to the world. Wow. No. It's, I am present to the self. It's got nothing to do with the world. I am present to the self. I am present to the self. And the self is present to I. Wow. How many times has that breath saved me? Both externally and internally. The cutting power of the breath is exactly the same as water. Water cuts rock. Water cuts rock through time. In patience, water cuts rock. You can see it through this world, all the gorges, the Colorado, etched by the constant flow of water, wearing away. And that rock that's worn away becomes the golden sandy beaches of the ocean. The courage to have the patience, the courage to hold, the courage to know the consequence of one's actions on another. Or should I say the honesty? The honesty, actually. So there we are. Now you're going to see a flower in the corner of this video. That's called a mudra flower. You see, it looks like a hand. It looks like a hand that's in a mudra. See? So there we are. The flower there, it's a guru. Shakti Dharma. Shakti Dharma. Shakti Dharma. So howdy on, folks. Hope you're enjoying the day. Moving into New Year. All I can say is just be realistic. Just be realistic. Small steps. Nothing over the top. Howdy on. Far now. Far now. Miss you. See you soon.